These are the associated boards, grade 1 classical scales and arpeggios for guitar. The first one is the G major scale. We're going to use our I and M fingers in the right hand to play this, alternating all the way through. This is in first position, so we're going to use our open string for the G, which is your third string. Then I'd like your second finger on an A note on the same string at the second fret, followed by an open B on the second string. Then a C note with your first finger on the same string, followed by a D note at the third fret with your pinky. Then I'd like an open E, which is your first string, with an F sharp next, second finger at the second fret on your first string. And then finally, I'd like your pinky at the G on the third fret on that first string. So with the correct rhythm, going up and down, this is what it sounds like. So I'm making sure I'm alternating I and M throughout with my right hand, and I'm also resting my thumb on the sixth string. The next scale we're going to play is the F major scale, and this one again uses the right hand fingers I and M throughout. We're going to start off with an F note, which is the third fret on your fourth string. Now I'm using my pinky for this note. You can use either your third finger or your pinky. So there's our F. Next we're going to have an open G, which is your open third string. And then we're going to have an A with your second finger at the second fret. Our next note is a B flat note, which is directly next to your A at the third fret. I'm playing that with my pinky. You can play it with your third finger. And then we've got a C note next, second fret on your first fret on your second string. Up to a D with my pinky at the third fret on that same string. An open E on the first string with an F at the first fret. So for all those notes at the third fret, I'm using my pinky. You can use your third finger. So here we go. That's what it sounds like with the correct rhythm all the way through. The next scale we're going to play is the A minor harmonic scale. Now this one's going to use our thumb in the right hand, so I want you to all your fingers resting on your first string, on your E string. So our first note is an A, which is the open fifth string. Second note is a B, second fret on the same string with your second finger. Next note is a C. I'm using my pinky again at the third fret. Then I want an open D, an E on that same string at the second fret, followed by an F with my pinky again because it's at the third fret. Next note we're going to play is a G sharp, which is the raised seventh note in the scale, followed by an A with our second finger. Let me play this with the correct rhythm for you. There we go. Now I mentioned this G sharp, which is the raised seventh note. In the key of A minor, we have no sharps and flats, but when we're playing the harmonic scale, we take that seventh note of the scale, which is a G, and we raise it by one semitone or one fret, and it becomes a G sharp. So the next scale we're going to play is the E minor harmonic scale, and that one again will have a raised seventh note in it. In this case, it's going to be a D sharp note when we get to it. Okay, so we're going to start off with an open E. Again, this is with our thumb in the right hand. Open E, F sharp with our second finger because we're in the key of E minor, followed by a G, again with my pinky at the third fret. Then open A, fifth string, second finger at the second fret on that same string for a B, third fret for a C, using my pinky. Then our raised seventh note, which is a D sharp. Then we've got the E with our second finger at the second fret on that fourth string. So with the correct rhythm, the E minor harmonic scale sounds like this. So that's all the scales. Next we're going to have a go at the arpeggios. The first one of these is the G major arpeggio. Now when I'm playing this arpeggio, I like to start with my pinky on my high G note ready, and I'm going to leave it there. What we're going to start off with, we're using our fingers in the right hand, we're going to alternate our I and M all the way through. So we're going to start off with an open G note. And then we're going to play an open B note. And then I'm going to put my third finger on a D, followed by my pinky, which is already on the G, on the top string, and back down the other way. take the pinky off for the B, then the open G. So I'm using my pinky for the G and I'm using my third finger for that D note. This is what it sounds like with the correct rhythm. So that's a G major arpeggio. The next one we're going to play, and the final one, is our E minor arpeggio. Now for this one, I'm going to get my second finger on my E note, which is the second fret on the 4th string, and I'm going to leave it there throughout. I'm going to play that note with my thumb. Then I'm going to play an open G note with my index finger, my I finger. And I'm going to play an open B note with my middle finger, my M finger, and then my ring finger or A finger is going to play the E on the top string. So we've got thumb, I, M, A. Then we're going to come back the other way, M on the B, I on the G, and thumb on the E. So with the correct rhythm, it sounds like this. So both of those arpeggios with 3 strokes in the right hand. There's your E minor, and here's your G. Okay, and those are the arpeggios and the scales for grade 1 classical guitar.